Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Save or Splurge. Today is all about eye products, so I'm going to start with the most obvious one, which is eyeshadows. So eyeshadows are my thing, I guess you could say. They're definitely a product I collect, and I have to say, in general, I think it is worth investing, especially for a palette, in a high-end brand. I love the Urban Decay Naked palettes, which you'll have seen so many times on my channel. I'm also a huge fan of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I just find the formula so much better with high-end shadows. I feel like they're smoother, they blend easier, and in general they have a lot less fallout. I do really want to give a shout out to Makeup Geek because they are the only exception to this. So like I said, some cheaper eyeshadows just won't blend, they're patchy or they're too chalky and powdery and they just don't look good on the eyes, whereas Makeup Geek shadows, the formula is perfect for me. Although for the purposes of this video I am going to say high end because Makeup Geek are the exception to the rule for me. If you have access to Makeup Geek are the one. I love them. So next up is mascaras, and I honestly think mascaras from Boots and Superdrug and other drugstores in the US are literally just as good as a high-end mascara. I try a more expensive one and I just feel like it does the same thing. And with expensive brands as well, mascaras run out pretty quickly, quicker than most other products. It's just so much more cost effective to buy a cheaper one. So I would say Maybelline are probably the biggest mascara brand in terms of how many they have, and people love Maybelline mascaras. Max Factor mascaras, they are some of the best in my opinion. My new favourite mascara is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. How many of you guessed I was going to talk about this? I've lost count of how many times I've talked about this in a video now. It is my absolute favourite. I love it so much. If you like huge dramatic lashes, you will love this. So next up, let's talk about cream eyeshadows, one of my favourite things in the whole world. Again, Maybelline are one of the winners for this category. Their colour tattoos have been raved about for years, and I do have and love some of the colour tattoos. However, I do prefer the stick and crayon eyeshadows, and my favourite of the moment is the Kiko Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick. They're pigmented, they blend easy, they set, so you do have to blend and work with them as soon as you apply them and do one eye at a time, because they will set and won't budge throughout the day. They don't crease, they don't fade, they don't flake off or patch. I've tried the Soap and Glory shadow stick. There's so many on the market, and the Drugstore really wins when it comes to cream eyeshadow in my opinion. For eyeliner, again, I'm going to have to pick Drugstore because you guys know my absolute favourite gel liner is from Maybelline. I have tried Illamasqua, I've tried MAC, I've tried Bobbi Brown, and to me, like, this is just exactly the same formula. It's set, it doesn't flake or smudge or transfer. The pigment is really inky black and it's just a great product. Kohl pencils are also really easy to find from cheaper brands. The Rimmel Scandaleyes Kohls are some of my favourites. This is the nude one. The Drugstore really wins with liquid eyeliners because they've just come so far over the years. I think because that product has been around for so long, it's just really improved with every new formula and new product that comes out. One of my favourites is the Soap and Glory Super Cat. I've never found a liquid eyeliner from the Drugstore to flake or smudge or crack off or anything like that. Pigments. I think pigments are probably something you should save money on. A pigment is something you're going to be using like once a month, if that. If you use them all the time, maybe you do want to invest in a particular colour if you like it from a high-end brand. But in general, I think you can find pretty pigments from really cheap brands. One brand I've been using in my kit for a while is the Revolution Pure Pigments, and I think these are like £2 or something silly. So check out Revolution. I also really like Barry M. I feel like that is such a nostalgic product for so many people. They're just really fun and affordable and really nice pigments. They're actually really rich, the colour. And back to Makeup Geek, the foiled shadows work as a pressed pigment in my opinion. Makeup Geek also do have like loose pigments in little jars like this, so check those out as well. If you are enjoying the Save or Splurge series, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments any particular products you want me to talk about, because I will make sure to include it in the weeks coming. I do upload 3 times a week, but make sure you're following me on Twitter and Snapchat and everything like that, because I do update on there when I'm posting, and sometimes like sneak peeks of videos I'm going to post and other fun stuff like that. So I hope to see you guys on there as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!